They were the smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance. What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around
Dang
Paradise.
right. Slip of the
Unlike
tongue.
most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Oh, great.
Just ignore him.
Well, it sounds like an amazing offer.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to
Pargroon
find
Wall.
the ambassador, and I
Pargroon
need
Wall,
to find
you
the
say?
claviger. How's about we partner up?
Yeah.
See, Cynric, I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Oh, great.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
Okay.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out. Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later. Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Fires a powered shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to the single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. Water cow to burn away webs, brambles, and other flammable objects.
I'll
Or
bet you're glad to be on
obstacles.
dry land after that voyage. Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
I have to say, this game looks really good.
For Grunin left these beacons all
Getting
over.
crowded.
Feels like the living lands is growing wilder every day.
Oh yeah, let's see something. Documents. Got a little bit of lore. Audra is so much more. When we die, Audra is the road on which our souls travel to the beyond. And when our souls are ready to return, Audra shines a lantern guiding us. Sorry. That's not what it said, but I was sorry about that. From death into life. When you find yourself in the presence of Audra, or Adra, I don't know how to say it. Take a moment to ponder your place in the great wheel. Consider who you are. Consider who you are. Wait a minute. Consider who you were. Consider who you are, and who you can be. That was a tongue twister right there. Or maybe it was just me. Could have been me. Yesterday I received a word from one of the scouts. Was caught in the Dawn Shore, attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt that you're unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than the position of a third son accustomed you to. There will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See that you impress the importance of your duty upon your charges. Okay.
Why doesn't the Clavager put a stop to it?
Don't let the name fool you. Strangleroot used to be a nice place.
What's up, bro?
Thanks for taking Kai off my hands.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you
what I'm
speak
talking
to Daggerda.
about.
Who knows what mood she's in today?
See what you got for sale. Where you get your
From
wares?
legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
Alright. Okay. Hey, people down there like he's just a pawn shop. You know, he's a scammer, but we already know that. We ain't gotta call him out on it. Alright, he's got some common shit here. He's got a common shield. I mean, we pretty much have everything he has except this. We're gonna buy both.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. hard could it be to find a watcher?
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Right.
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about. Gods, is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Alright, we got a point available.
I'm in search of lost treasure. Treasures. Have you heard of
First to get the leaves,
Is that sort of thing?
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, you're pointing.
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies. Look, Parodies and Ladder. We need it.
Incoming Zaros. You're mine now.
Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too.
I was just getting warmed up.
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Moving on up to the east side.
Even Park-Brunan walls can't stand against this place.
Show me what you got. Point for you. On your right!
okay? Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
Oh, no, you don't!
Hargrunnen built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands. Violence are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Sorry, bro. Stole it. He's pissed. He's like, man, you stole my kill.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Didn't used to be this open. I can take care of that if you want. I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Oh, so this bow is far more deadly.
Coming in hot. Good fight.
Yeah, no shit. Destroyed.
Aye, aye. For you!
It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Another win. But who's counting? Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's.
Fuck yeah. That fucking bear was a pain in the ass. Oh.
These toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the
Damn right.
gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Hildegard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? Fascinating. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, the soul stuff. And maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch.
Audra.
Just be careful. The Emperor would never
That's what
forgive
it's
me if
called.
anything happened to you.
Audra. Not Adra
Take it slow.
or Adra.
We'll be right here.
Audra.
Could this pillar of Audra be connected to the plague?
I wonder what that rainbow shit is. Is it just to look cool? I interacted with it in the very back.
It is you.
Touched its booty.
Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure.
They're like mushrooms.
We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness.
That's true.
A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you. No, not its fault. Fear hides behind teeth and talons. We are afraid too. We fear the rot. It spreads in the bear, the water, the wild. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Let it hunt. Let it sink its teeth in. Let it scream as they die. Find what hurt you. Destroy it. Eat it. Bury it. Yes. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out. Let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch.
Ooh,
But
I'll take that.
a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Depends. Kind of like the diapers that old people wear. It depends. See, it depends.
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain?
Yeah.
Decide. Do you wish this power or not? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Okay. Godlike ability activated.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You alright? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. An attack on your very soul. Well, such an event could have killed someone, or worse.
Be careful where you go saying that. Nowadays, that kind of talk makes people nervous.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this. Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that babe, can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire throat. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh?
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can buy my way back.
Ooh, I just got an upgrade material.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails? A word of advice, then. Practical application in the Living Lands usually involves a dagger, or bow, or baking mold, if that's all you have on hand. Don't ask. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands. Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. Now that we've seen the Dream Scourge, I understand what the fuss is about. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions, the guards are restricting access to the city, and people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. He may be on his way back to the wheel, but he'd hunt me down in the next life if I let Paradise go to the dogs in his absence. So for now, that means helping you get to the city, and hopefully shedding some light on the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands. Exactly. What's not to love? These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here. After your voyage. It must be nice. Nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it. Work. That'll help against whatever we face up. Up there. I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
On your right! That's one for us.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river, just needs a little love.
It says, hopefully the newcomers from the Republic will be able to provide some help. I don't know if those Republicans can give you much help. Now, hey, I ain't all about the Democrats, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know if either one of them can help. I had to make that joke. Hope y'all are enjoying the series so far. I'm gonna try to make more videos like this where you guys have time to watch it on your own accord, and maybe more of you will get to see the content. Because I play a lot of new games. I play a lot of stuff on the Game Pass. And I've got all the newest consoles. I've got a pretty good PC to like record off of. I've got two 1440p monitors. So I hope you guys are getting quality content. Anybody that watches, be free to drop a comment, you know, negative or positive. I mean, I've got to learn. If it's negative, it's negative.
Show me what you got!
Fuck out of here. Oh, he got me. Got him. Took a little damage there. I didn't appreciate that.
Aye, aye. Here we go.
I was in a fight.
On now.
Oh, I got fucked up.
Looking so good. Next one's mine.
Go for it, buddy. I'm about to die. Fuck. They fucked us up. Ooh. I mean, there was some good shit. There was some good shit in there, but Holy hell. We barely survived. Like, damn. I like this game. Like, it's not easy. This is like a regular, bro. Like, I like this. Oh yeah. Some food stuff. Oh hell yeah. I hear something. Nice health drink. I think I'll take it.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Who's this asshole?
Take a big shot. Another glorious battle.
Yeah, we fucked them up. He had an apple. What do you know? Can't get in there. Yeah, let's go. This dude had nothing.
Zarans. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm.
Come on, you guys! From your right.
This is the Hagen's place, or was. It's the Zarub's now. Unseen, unheard.
This is mine.
Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wild.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to? You're... All right, you're not wrong. But it may be more than that. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
I feel that way all the time.
I'd love to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to.
Oh, whatever.
An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer.
That's bullshit.
The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I
No
could meet
one.
this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Zorip.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I've got to find some meaning in all this.
You have
I can't
meaning.
go back and I can't go forward.
You're special.
I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Are you serious? How could anything be worse than a Zorip? That's possible? I never thought I'd say I was lucky, but I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it.
There you
I
go.
really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for herself. We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Hey, boss. If she's really sick, maybe we shouldn't get too close.
Shut it, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Boss, is that true?
What did I tell you, Pod? I do the talking.
Oh, could I watch you really do that? To track down a murderer by asking the dead who killed him? Oh, God. I've made a terrible mistake.
Nicely done.
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Show me what you got! Another down.
So much for that.
Just like the good old days.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Oh shit.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? The space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved, and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. A night of heavy drinking could awaken your soul. Who knows what death could do to it?
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. You've worked with one before. Good. You have an open mind. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
That's it for today, or for this video. I'll be back next video. Peace.